Damn, that black coffee hitting right now on my mama, on my soul. What's good, everybody? Anthony Moore here. It is it's Wednesday. All right. We're in the middle of the week. We in the middle of the week, the beginning of the day. It just passed about 0620, 0625. And we got a great word, a beautiful word known as center. The point from which an activity or process is directed or on which it is focused occur mainly in or around, say, specific a place or a place in the middle. We're going to talk about center, how you need to return inward by, keeping your balance restored. There's a center, a grounded part of you that you want to always move with intention. All right. You do that by having a way to always revert back to home, revert back to, the basis, the root of who you are when, say, things are chaos, more chaos than normal in your day to day life. Now, I always speak too about when you're out there, you want to stay poised and, you stoic. That is very true. But once you come back home, once you're back in your safe space, in your private area with the door closed, you're able to now say with your significant other or whoever you feel most comfortable with, express your thoughts. Say to a mental therapist, express those thoughts. All right, because you're home. You're back at a sacred and secure place for you to now give all those thoughts, all that pent up, just say thoughts, aggression, things that you probably couldn't say restraint out in the world that you can now say in the safe zone because you're home. And we all must have a place where we can be home so that we don't go sane. Because think of your emotions, or think of, this is something I even struggle with personally. Think of all the things that you could say throughout the day that you never say, and you keep it in and you never let nobody, hear about it, talk about it. Imagine a bottle with a cap on it. The more emotions that go in it, the more filled that bottle get. And then you're shaking that bottle, so there's a lot of fuzz and there's a lot of pressure build up. Eventually, it must explode. Eventually, all right. And that's where you got chaos everywhere. But if you find it a way to stay home, you make it a priority to stay home with your emotions and move through this world with poise, you'll be in shock at how far you get. You'll be in shock at how far you go. But you must have a center. Have a center, a place that is sacred to you, to the core of who you are. Shoot, to the core of who you plan to be. Because everybody, the most wealthiest individuals, majority, I'm gonna say majority because some are anomalies. They have their centers, their safe places, and you must have yours too. So this powerful word, don't let it go over your head. Okay. Now, today is day 66 of 75 hard, year two. Looking in the mirror, seeing yourself. I just looked in the mirror. I keep a mirror in my living room. Seeing yourself, progressing forward. Year two of 75 hard is nothing more than a battle within self. At least that's what it's been for me this second year around. And I'm forever indebted because of it. As has allowed me to open doors that I didn't realize was closed, to be able to see things and understand a little more and move even more efficiently through the world. It's also day 254, 365 being sober. Sobriety is just the added layer of benefit on top of it. Instead of indulging in that devil juice, uh, just not enjoying it at all. And coming up on a year of not doing it, which is crazy to believe, but I'm excited to have it under my belt. The last time I drank alcohol was May 26, 2025. Crazy, 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 crazy. So wait, May 27th, 2025. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But we're gonna keep moving strong. And if you want to start your own sobriety guide or sobriety journey, all I ask All I ask is to do 28 days without the devil juice and see how you feel. See what maybe thoughts that were fogged are now clear. I can see clearly now the day has come. Anybody know about that? Anybody should know about, everybody should know about that commercial right there. But that's all it is. Sobriety is just going to clear up where you're trying to go. And then you get some added benefits, with the skin staying clear. I have a skin routine, your body internally, things that you have setbacks, which I have a number of setbacks. It, alleviates them a little bit. So I can only imagine a 100% full healthy individual who's not indulging in alcohol. They're probably really farther along. So the added benefits to not drinking or even going periods where you don't drink, you'll be in shock of the progression you make. And finally, it's another day posted on YouTube every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. My mama on my soul. We are not stopping. We're coming up on the final 9 days of going live every single day. And then you know what that means. You know what that means. It's back. I gotta go. Actually, thinking about it, I have to go purchase another tripod because I'm back walking around, got my tripod out, talking to y'all about the day, editing it up, getting it out to y'all as soon as possible. All right. Because some long form contents are the best. And then topics to talk about, I'm already have that in motion where I have my daily things to speak about and make sure I continuously get videos out to y'all in long form and more in short form. This live right here for 75 days is just to show that when you stay consistent, put your head down and work. Start something, you finish it. If you start it, finish it. See, I'm going a little tangent real quick. A lot of people in today's world have a strong issue of when they start something, not finishing it. But not you, I hope. Because in this life, when you start something and don't finish it, that little small decision turns to something else. Next thing you know, it's impeded in your whole world, and you realizing you're not finishing nothing you started. But when you have a center of this great word we're speaking about, and you make it a non-negotiable that if you start something, you're going to finish it, then you compound that over a period of time. Now you a brand new individual, a better individual, an evolved individual. And you're able to enjoy life from a new lens. Because regardless of how you go through this world or spend your time, life is going to be hard. There will be challenges. It's inevitable. The question is, are you going to go seek out those challenges so you can continuously elevate yourself and become even more and more ready for whatever is next in your world? Or are you going to just enjoy the comfort video I talked about yesterday and just allow things that happen to you, allow life to happen to you instead of you going to take it? Because regardless, life is going to happen. Regardless, time will continue to move regardless of whatever decision you choose to make or if life have to make it for you. Because what do I always say? You got decisions and sacrifices. Whatever you decide to do, the opposite becomes the sacrifice. If you decide to take life by the balls and continuously progress yourself and be better and be bigger and be stronger and be smarter and get this accolade and get this certificate, you now then sacrifice the mediocrity of falling short on a bill, having to live in a specific environment, not being able to go and take the correct recovery or explore the world and take some vacations to see things and add experiences to your mental capacity. And then flip side, If, say, you decide to live in comfort, you decide to stay in your world, you decide to, just live in the plateau because it's comfortable, you got things that you like, and you don't need to leave your area. You don't need to leave your area, or you don't need to get on the internet to continuously progress yourself. You're good with just staying stagnant, not doing no work. Then you sacrifice the ability until you make a different decision to being able to see more, make more money, impact more lives, proceed with life, have a better body, have a better mental, read more books. It all goes hand in hand. Whatever you decide to do, the opposite becomes a sacrifice. All right. So on that note, video went a little longer than usual today, but I think it was imminent that it had to. Now it's Wednesday, snow humping. Get after it. Feel great. Proceed forward because you are greater. You are better. And let's not ever forget, it's another day to get a W, and it's another day to be great. Stay amazing.